I'm hearing that we're connected with Wyclef.
Stop lying.
That's what I'm hearing.
Stop lying.
That's what I'm hearing. I'm not seeing him
Big
come
brother,
up on.
Big brother Wyclef.
What up, families?
He's there.
Ça
Hey,
passe.
Now, boule, ça got fait.
Yes. Oh my gosh, it's an honor to be talking to you right
I
now.
had to tune
Wyclef.
in. I had to tune in on the check-in, you know?
Now,
Tell us what's going on in Haiti. I would love to hear an update because there's been so much unrest, and I know our listeners here have been watching closely. Can you give us any update on what's going on over there?
Well, first of all, salute to the entire Caribbean. Before I speak about Haiti, I definitely want to speak about our Haitian brothers and sisters over in Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That we saw. There's a law that we are pushing for, an immigration law. And it's so important that, what's fair for one is fair for all, at the same time. So it's important that those that are no longer at the border now, they have them housing in certain places. We heard that they're not doing too good. So it's important that we hold the government accountable for just making sure that they're all right. You know what I mean? I wanted to say that. In the situation of Haiti, when y'all look, we went through a natural disaster. Then, of course, we all know about the Haitian president who was assassinated. 3 days before that, I was on a Zoom with him. It's not nobody that I don't know. First of all, when I had the foundation Yele Haiti before he was president, was somebody that I worked closely with. So after he passed, as we noticed, an investigation, all I could say is this investigation reminds me of a Kennedy investigation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's or a Biggie Smalls or a Tupac investigation. I don't feel like there's no leads, and I don't feel like the investigation is moving forward. But Haiti has been through situations where they definitely going to rise and be triumphant. And I'll always say it, and I'll say it again: the future of Haiti depends on the Haitians that are not living in Haiti, but the Haitians that are living outside of Haiti. So remember, the biggest trick that the slave master did was to teach us not to read and to write, right? So when you have a place like Haiti living on less than 80% of the population is living on less than $1, how do you expect them to move forward? So it's up to us to help Haiti move forward.
Swizz.
Yo.
Zone.
What's going on,
What I'm bad, man. When I got the call from Swizz, anything related to Super Cat, you have to understand.
Wow.
Like when you hear the score, like I'm sound boy built, I'm sound man built.
Yes.
So for me, when you talk about like Super Cat, to me, that's on the same level of like if I'm working with a Whitney, a Michael, a Destiny Child, this is the legend. So to be able to get that call from my brother Swizz and to come, I mean, y'all know what the refugee sound system is.
Yes.
Like I don't play. Y'all see me clash. Y'all see me juggle.
Yes.
So Swizz basically pulled me from the compound. Y'all see I'm in the compound. You know what I'm saying to you? So I'm leaving the compound right now, just straight for the Barkley,
So do you have any Super Cat dub plates? Because I'm still working on mine.
You know he do. Stop playing.
I'm just making sure. I'm still working on mine.
Yo, let me tell you something. You try to set me up for a trick right now, Because me can't tell you what's in my box. Me don't know what's in your box,
Okay.
See, Wyclef, no. He knows the spying.
You know he's a sound clash fanatic when you hear him say something like that. Swizz Beatz, what's up, man?
Yeah.
I would love to ask Swizz and Wyclef a question about how can we, as a culture, help our music to get on a higher level? Because as much as we have a lot of respected artists, I mean, we're talking everybody from Bounty Killer to Beanie Man, Lady Saw, Spice is doing a thing, Shensia. How can we now make our numbers go up, make the streams go up, and attract the wider audience? What are we doing wrong?
I don't think that there's a wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that artists are doing anything wrong. I just feel that platforms and the world is moving, and I just feel like the music has to catch up as well, which is why even what Clef is doing and what Versus is doing is putting it in front of the people. As long as people have the access to it, it's gonna go. Look at with Bounty and them did. You know what I'm saying? Like that raised. They sales went up 400%. They streams went up 400%. All of these different things, and I'm like, wow. the music just has to be in front of the audience, in front of the people. So it takes the DJs like you guys to keep doing what you're doing. But it also, you know, it take these educational moments, you know, what people are about to see is a very educational moment. That's why we picked Super Cat as a Don, Wyclef as a Don, and the other artists that's on the lineup, because like maybe not Super Cat haven't been in front of people in a long time in this type of way. You know what I'm saying? So it's our job to put the greats in the places where they can shine.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love that. I hope Professor Nut's gonna be there. I'm just saying, you know.
Swizz, I mean, you've done so many verses, and I've been following you when you were just playing music in your car before the whole thing started, and you were just playing songs and people were requesting songs. But out of all the verses, and I've got quite a few, which would be your favorite?
Well, you know, of course, Beanie and Bounty set the stage super high because it was the first one where you actually seen two people in the room together,
right?
You know, because it was the pandemic and everybody was in separate locations, you know what I'm saying? So it would take Jamaica to come and rearrange the furniture in the house, you know what I'm saying? And I respect that because we was just paying homage to the Clash anyway. It's like, you can't have verses and don't have no reggae on it, you know what I'm saying? Or the sound boys on it. It's just not going to be the right thing. I like the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott.
Yes.
I like all of them. They all my babies, you know what I'm saying? But I really like Jeezy and Gucci because it ended like a 15-year war.
Yes.
And now they on tour together. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish that one got a little bit more press than it got at the time, because if they would have had a bad situation that day, it would have got overdone with the press. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, two brothers coming to do good, and people kind of mumbled about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't go off the rails. But I respect them for graduating their brands to the next level and moving past the board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I also want to ask about the fact that when we talk about shows like this, and when you do shows like this, you always have this part of the demographic that would talk about culture vultures. No matter what you do, you could work for as many genres as you want and as many artists across the board as you want. You always have this percentage that comes out with the culture vulture argument. What would you say to them, and how we can maybe stop using that as a crutch?
I don't know. I mean, that there are some culture vultures out there, you know what I'm saying? And I think that, you know, those people that's doing that, you know, they need to get that smoke on them, you know what I'm saying? But as far as myself, as far as Wyclef, as far as you guys, I don't see no vulturing around here. You know what I'm saying? I see nothing but bosses. I see nothing but innovators, forward movers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even pay attention to the culture vultures. I just stay away from them.
Right now, Brooklyn is buzzing with this Super Cat in the Barclays Center. What can we expect?
That's gonna be huge.
Clef, tell them.
Yo, so you already know. There's a few things though. We're hitting a landmark of history, and we have to pay close attention to what's going on, right? I really need the Caribbean people to really pay attention, right? A lot of times we be complaining, right? And we be like, yo, our music ain't hitting a platform, right? Every time somebody comes along, right, we have these Twitter fingers, right? So let's talk about that. The man who created Twitter has never took time out to big up anything Caribbean to make you look at. The man who created Zoom, the platform that we on right now, that everybody has. The man who created the iPhone. The man who created Spotify, nothing. Here comes a dude that we all know from back in the days, whether if it was Bounty Killer, whether this dude literally was inside of the culture, who literally says, you know what? If I can bring a platform through technology, I'm literally gonna bring the culture back and have eyeballs pay attention on what they wasn't paying attention before. Do we understand what's going on right now? So literally, we have our own Steve Jobs here, right? It's so important to understand, like we have to pay, I need Caribbean people to really understand that. Seriously. Who right now that y'all have on your platform, y'all pay for Netflix, Hulu, all these platforms, which platform that you know would take time out to say, we're going to bring Super Cat to the Barclay. It's so important that now as we transform and we start to create more platforms, more Black people start becoming more billionaires, right? We start to put the money into our communities, right? So versus us complaining, saying back, oh man, this one a culture vulture, yo, this one of that. Look at what's going on.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, if you have an iPhone right now, you never met Steve Jobs. Me know that. You have Netflix, you have your Netflix, you pay for a subscription. Show me one show on Netflix where they represent Caribbean people like we ever seen on Versus.
Yeah.
I want to start off saying that. Second thing, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I left here, I moved to Brooklyn. When I was 11 years old, there's a gang called Decepticons. Decepticons stole my Puma sneakers. Me want Decepticon know me come to the Barclay, me want them bring me sneakers to me. That's the first thing. Second thing me want to say is, what can you expect? You can expect a night that don't exist. There's artists that's flying from all around the world, right? Wow. I remember back in the days, I was watching this old tape on YouTube. I don't know if it was Biltmore or if it was in London. I'm not sure the sound that was playing, but it had Supercat, Tenasaur, Burro Bantan, Nicodemus, the man dressed in white tuxedo, right? All within the same place.
Yes.
So what can we expect? We can expect a night that will never be duplicated again. Wow. So let's show up, because we don't know who's going to jump on the stage, but I promise you that the phones is going off. People are flying in from Jamaica. Artists are coming in from all over the world to surprise you. Yo, so get ready. Don't be one of those that be like, I shoulda, I coulda. Right. Get your ticket right now.
Wait. I got to be clear, though, with the people. He says get the ticket and get there. But a lot of us who cannot be there, we can watch it online. That's the good thing. So you can get your friends together, go in front of your big screen TV with the jerk chicken pan outside on the balcony. And get ready for it.
Gonna be on Triller, right?
Yeah.
Swizz, I got to ask you this one, man, because you pulled off some amazing verses.
Yes.
Thank you.
The one that really struck home for me as a person that played at the Q Club and the Biltmore and the Act Tree and the Underground and Bentley's Silver Shadow, I can go on and on, was the Ted Riley and Babyface. That struck home for me because that was when I was coming into the business and playing those songs. So that one was great. But I think you can pull off one more. You want to hear?
Tell me.
Ninja Man versus Vybz Kartel live. I think you can pull that off. Ninja Man versus Vybz Kartel.
Ninja Man is serious too. Vybz is serious.
What you gonna do?
And that's been coming up, by the way. That's been coming up.
All right.
We're going to get the cameras in the jail, Roy. We're going to get the cameras in the jail.
I think that, listen, this man has pulled off some amazing verses. There's no reason why if he can't pull it off, it can't be done.
Listen,
if you can't pull this off, it can't be done.
All right, I just got this in my hand right here. I got to read this off. Okay, so the big show is Saturday. Like I said, all of us cannot go, unfortunately, but a lot of us who cannot be there, we all got smartphones and devices. So all you got to do is go to the online site, which is thrillerfightclub.com. It's only $2.99. That's no money. I'm telling you, that's no money right there. That's a bag of cheese tricks and a juice. So you could, do it like a house party. Everybody pay a little money. But we're talking about people like Refugee Sound, so Wyclef is there. Cranium's already confirmed. Dexter Dapp, stop playing with me. Ooh, Sheena. Conscience gonna be there. Baby Sham, he's gonna be there. Barrington Levy is gonna be there. Wow. And guess who else is gonna be there? Ladies, just bubble for the Uptown Boss. TJ is going to be there. This is the last one I'm missing. That's all I'm saying. This is the last one I'm missing live. That's it. I'm mad right now.
I'm gonna be there from 4 o'clock. I ain't taking no chances. And there's one more I want you to pull off for me, Swizz Beatz.
Yeah.
Tell me.
That is you versus your son. I heard him singing that Whitney Houston song, and that it was a song, I Need You to Clash Your Son.
I can't clash with blood.
Yeah. Blood don't clash blood. Right.
I can't clash blood. The difference between me and him is he can actually play the Whitney Houston song on the piano and sing it. I can't do that.
I had a
Go
question
ahead.
for Swizz Beatz before you go. I really wanted to know if you have a moment in your life that really spoke to the Caribbean culture, like something that when you were in that moment, you said, this is really why I love the Caribbean culture. Do you have a moment like that?
I mean, actually being in Jamaica, you know, when I signed Bounty and being in Spanish Town, and I remember, you know, the Scared 'em crew, was in the zone.
Yeah.
And just running around the cricket games, getting into little arguments and things like that with Bounty, you know, Bounty getting into little arguments, just really going and seeing the people and just knowing like I feel like I was home, and, you know, always getting the love from Jamaica. You know, I used to DJ, you know, with Waggy T, I DJ with Renaissance, I DJ with all of those sounds when I was coming up as well. I would play the hip hop music, you know what I'm saying? But it's just always been a part of me. I grew up, you know, I'm from Boston Road, you know what I'm saying? So Stardust, Act 3, all of that, you know what I'm saying? So that was always around me in my DNA. And then to actually, you know, do music and go to Jamaica and really feel like, damn, like this is home, home, home. So it's always been something I wanted to put back where I seen it, you know, and like hearing Super Cat, like we could have did Super Cat in a cool club, but that's put Super Cat in Barclays. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
Put this sound in Barclays Center where all of the big things are happening, and that because that's the respect, you know. And so we just need Brooklyn to come out, stand up, and we're gonna go crazy. I'm telling you now. But yeah, Jamaica's always been in my blood.
Somebody want to say hi. Somebody's in the building.
Swizz, this is Delano Wagwan, Renaissance.
See? What's up, King?
I'm here, man. I just hear you call my name, so I said, wait, is that Swizz?
Am I telling the truth?
Yeah, of course, bro. Of course, man.
Yeah, I miss you, brothers, man.
Yeah, man. We used to lock down the clubs in Atlanta, too. You remember that, right?
Club Soul, all of that.
Club Soul, right. Respect, bro.
The baddest,
Yeah.
Delano.
I'm on the station, so we're going to link up soon.
Definitely. I appreciate that.
Bless up, man.
All right.
I get your link ups.
Now, Swizz, where can people get tickets? Because I'm getting
do
texts. Where can they get tickets for the show?
Just go to Triller.com.
One more time?
ThrillerFightClub.com.
Triller? Yeah. TrillerFightClub.com.
All right.
Right. ThrillerFightClub.com, and the tickets are for $2.99. But be clear, the $2.99 is for the month special offer. You can also go to Fight app, FITE app. If this is spelled correctly, it says FITE app for that same special rate. So $2.99 is no money. You renting literally,
And it's in triple HD. You know what I'm saying? Like it's triple. It's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? And you know, at the end of the day, like, we got to keep the quality up. You know what I'm saying?
I said woo, but I don't really know what triple HD. I got Poor People TV. Do we get to see triple HD when you got Poor People TV?
Yeah, it's on every TV.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Wyclef Virgin, we haven't seen you in a minute, man. I can't wait to this weekend to see you in action, man. Will you be playing some of those exclusive dub plates, man?
Oh, yes.
Well, yeah, but it's just an honor to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Swizz. Shout out to everybody. As y'all know, you know, the Fugees has reunited. We get ready for the 25th year anniversary of the score. So it's going to be very big. You know, we starting off this year. We'll continue next year. So a lot of exciting times. You know what I mean? As y'all know, I look forward to keep moving forward and up. You know, as Black folks, we got to keep pushing each other further up and up. You know what I mean? And think about this. It's bigger than the music, right? Because I just want y'all to notice, as Caribbean people, this is bigger than the music. Right about now, it's our time. So everybody take a moment, seize this. And when it comes to the dub plates, I promise you, if I play any dub plate that anybody can play when I am at the Barclay, I got a one-way ticket back to Haiti. I will never come back to America.
Woo!
Show off.
Damn.
Well, gentlemen, we thank you for taking time out. Thank you for choosing Irie Jam Radio and Bridge 99 to
Thank
make
you.
this
Wait,
announcement.
Roy, we got to get the information from them before they go. Wyclef and Swizz Beatz, if you are paying attention to reggae and dancehall like I know you do, can you tell us some artists right now that you are looking at and you think out of your own self they got a good shot at music in the future?
I like what TJ's doing a lot.
TJ, okay.
Yeah. TJ's definitely amazing part of the future. At the same time, I think like a lot of the local artists that are coming out of Jamaica, I think we need to invest more in those technology platforms to get them a different visuals. At the same time, I want to also shout out Sharon Berg, which I think does an amazing job. You know what I'm saying?
Queen Sharon made the bounty.
Sharon Berg.
Yeah.
She made the bounty killer versus happen and a lot of other things.
She might be still in Florida. I saw her in Florida this weekend. She might be still down there.
Yeah, she just closed up the Barrington. She closed up Barrington for this one too.
Okay.
Well,
she's always in the
they
mix.
always say behind every great man is an even greater woman.
Definitely a great queen. She's that for sure.
Well, again, gentlemen, we'll all be in the Barclays Center. We can't wait. Swizz, great talking to you. Great seeing you, my friend. Of course, Wyclef Sapase.
Naboule, you already know. All the Haitians that are listening right now. Tout haïtien au Captain de Wyclef Jean. I'm the Barclays. Make sure you come heavy.
All right.
That sound good.
For the Haitian them.
For the Asian.
It's been an honor, gentlemen. Thank you.
Hey,
and anytime you need some reggae vibes, come to the Bridge 99 FM. We online. You can watch us 24/7. So it's Bridge 99 FM. You know, the website is there. My name is Nikki Z. You know, that's DJ Roy. We got
Nikki Z.
I'm just saying.
Roy.
Yeah, well, Swizz is from New York, and Wyclef said already know Irie Jam Radio 93.5 FM.
Of course.
The number one Caribbean station in New York, bar none.
Period.
24 hours.
Period.
Show off.
Period.
That's why we on here. We know where to come.
We here.
See that? So listen, we're all going to be inside the Barclays Center. Brooklyn, stand to attention. Queens, Long Island, Jersey, Connecticut, all the surrounding areas.
Bronx.
You know what it is. It is serious. Well, you know Swizz is bringing all the Bronx anyway. Swizz is bringing the whole of Bronx.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
The whole Bronx is ready.
Shout out to Co-op City. Yo.
We know that. Gentlemen,
Section 5.
we'll keep pumping this and make sure the world knows that this weekend, the Barclays Center versus and what it means to us as Caribbeans, both at home and abroad. And when we say Caribbean, the amount of Americans and other countries that have gravitated to our music.
The entire world.
You're all invited. This is not a
entire
Jamaica
world.
thing. This is a music thing, and
The
music
world
is
thing.
universal.
If
So
you love
everybody-
back in the day standing up next to a speaker box, if you used to look forward to the big concert out in Brooklyn and the big parade every year, if you enjoyed having that Guinness in your hand and not being able to hear a doggone thing at the end of the night, well, bring your flag.
Hold
Bring
on,
your
Nikki Z.
flag.
Swizz
What?
speak, don't move.
Yeah.
Wyclef, don't move. When Supercat does this,
Now warning. Got to play the top on the Apache's coming.
can you imagine Barclays Center?
Evelyn. Fire.
Swizz speak, Wyclef.
Come.
Watch out, let me come down.
Here we come.
How you gonna play like
Yeah.
that, Roy? How you gonna play like that and you don't drop it? I'm just saying. How you gonna play like that? That's right, we don't take back no shit. Pew, 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 pew.
Now this one dedicated to all the parts them who jump up.
Turn it up.
Dedicated to all the man them who wake up and push up. And dedicated to the girl them who no mother. Second mess I can't because you come from my shit up.
Let's not give them any more. Let's
No
not
more?
give them any more.
No more, you sure?
Get
Yeah,
your
y'all got me.
chickens.
Y'all got
God.
me hyped up in here.
Because I was about to go off. I was about to play old veteran, you know what I mean? Or even with the crisscross will make a remix. Don't play.
Yeah.
Don't play.
Now that's a zone.
So with that said, gentlemen, we'll see you all on Saturday.
I'll see
Bless
you
up.
online.
Love.
Much love.
Yo, you got my heart beating right now, bro.
That's what we do.
That
This
just
station-
gave me life.
This is about unity. Bridge 99, Irie Jam 93.5. We are the first station that's going to do what we do. We trying to bring unity and bring our veterans to the forefront so people remember the history, know the past, and know the future. So we appreciate what you're doing because we understand what it's doing for us. So everybody roll out in your numbers. And like I said, if you can't go, get the watch party together. Delano, you going to be there, right? Renaissance going to be in the building. Irie Jam going to be in the building. You heard all the celebrity names. Let me repeat just in case you missed it. Refugee Sound with the mastermind Wyclef. Cranium is going to be all up in there. Nobody has to know. Then Dexter Dapp's going to come back with the, ooh, she not wear no. You know she don't wear. Then Conscience go come because he want to spend all his money on you. Then Baby Sham going to drop in with the ghetto story. Then Barrington Levy, oh, he just going to go all over the place.
Too experienced. He's too experienced.
TJ and TJ. Come on, people. Don't play. $2.99. Go to the website. It is thrillerfightclub.com. $2.99. Thrillerfightclub.com.
All right. Man, you got my heart beating too.
Let's go.
Love you guys.
All right, much respect, much respect.
That's
And again,
right,
thank you for
Irie
choosing
Jam.
Irie Jam and Bridge 99 to get the word out. And you choose the right stations because now you got Jamaica Lock and we've got New York City, Connecticut, and Jersey
Absolutely.
Lock.